All right, let's look at problem 23 on practice test 2, Trig chapter 1. I see a negative. So the first thing I have to do, I know there's a -1 in here. So underneath that square root, I know there's -1. I need to break 10 down into its prime factorization. Now, normally we do a factor tree, but I'm going to tell you, we can see it's just a 2 and a 5. Do we even have a pair that comes out? No. The only thing that's going to come out, this -1 will always come out as an imaginary number. So we literally have an I outside and then 10 on the inside. That's all I can do with it because 10 doesn't break down to two things as a pair that can come out. Let's look at 24. I have a bunch of variables. I have A, B, 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 B. All right. I have a pair, so it comes out. I have a pair, so it comes out. Quite a few are going to come out here. A pair is going to come out, a pair is going to come out, a pair is going to come out. So how many total came out there? We'll go ahead and cheat and say, hey, you had a B, and a B, so B cubed. So clean this up. We have A squared, B cubed, root. Who was left behind? A single A. 25. We got to break 50 down. So let's break 50 down to start with. I think of a 5 and a 10. That's prime, so can't go any further. 10 breaks down to a 2 times 5. Can't go any further, can't go any further. So there are the prime numbers that multiply together to give us 50. So this right here, remember it's a -50, so we have a -1. I have a 2, I have a 5, I have a 5. I then have an A and an A. All we're doing is looking for pairs. Okay. 2 doesn't have a pair, so he's going to stay inside. 5 has a pair, so he's going to come out. A's have a pair, so they're going to come out. You do need to bring that -1 out as the imaginary number. So I have 5AI. Who's left behind? Just a 2. And there we have 25. 26, square root of 140. We have to break 140 down. Okay. Breaking down is not as difficult as you might think. Let's just go with a 70 and a 2. It's easy enough. Every time you divide by 2, boom, you're cutting it in half. It'll go down small pretty quickly. 70, let's use the 2 again, 2 and a 35. Most of you probably did 7 and 10, but that doesn't make any difference. We're going to get to the same spot. 35 is a 5 and a 7. They're 4 prime numbers that multiply together to give us 140. So we have a 2 and a 2, 5 and a 7. Do you see a pair? I see a single pair of 2s. That comes outside. So I have a 2 outside. Inside, we're left with 5 times 7, which is 35. 800. Well, if we break 800 down, I think the most obvious will be 8 and 100. 8's a 2 and a 4. 4 is going to go 2 and 2. 100 will go 10 and 10. And then that can go to a 2 and a 5. And that 10 goes to a 2 and a 5. So we have a -1. How many 2s? I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then how many 5s? 2 of them. And again, this is all multiplication in here. So we'll bring the -1 out first as our I. We have a 2 coming out, another 2 coming out. So that's a 2 and another 2. And I have a 5 coming out. So let's clean it up. 2 times 2 is 4, times 5 is 20. So it's 20I root 2 left behind. There's number 27 for us. Let's look at 28. 28. Ooh, notice this is a 6th root. So it's going to take 6 of them in order to come out. A, B, 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 B. Well, here's 6 of them. So that comes out. It's a single A. 6 B's come out. So it's simply AB. Be very careful. I'll write that little 6 right in there. How many A's left behind? A cubed. All right, that's pretty easy. I like that. Let's look at a few more. 29, fourth root. When we break 16 down, it is going to break down to a 2, 2, 2, and a 2. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. We have 4 x's. How convenient and nice of me. And then we have 8 y's. So let's see. Oh, the 2 comes out because it takes 4 to come out because it says it's a fourth root. X's will come out. There's 4 of them. 4 y's, so those will come out. And those 4 y's will come out. So we're left outside 2x, y squared, fourth root. Well, what's left behind? 1. If everybody comes out, the root sort of disappears. It goes away because the fourth root or the second root or third root of 1 is always 1. So everything came out. Just like if you had the square root of 16, it's 2 fourths. So you know that equals 4. You don't write 4 square root of 1, do you? No. So this is our answer for 29. 30, the one we're going to end on here. We have a cubic root, xxx, xxx, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. All right, we need 3 to come out. That's coming out. That's coming out. That's coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out. How many came out? 4 of them. I had 4 circles there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what came out? X squared, y's, y to the 4th. Was anything left inside? No. So boom. There's our final answer to 30. We're going to stop there.